Hey guys, so I'm back for another video. I know it's been a hot minute since I posted, but I've just been really busy. Sorry for the bad lighting. I am filming in my closet because my room is kind of dirty. I just wanted to make a quick update video, let you guys know what's going on with my life and everything that's going on here in Florida. So first off, I checked in on February 2nd. So then I got my apartment and we're in Patterson in a 3-bedroom, 6-person apartment, which we wanted. So that's awesome. And our apartment balcony is overlooking the pool. It's really pretty here, so we're really lucky with that. And I got 10:30 casting. So I went to casting at 10:30 that morning on the 2nd, did casting and got all that done. And then at 6 o'clock, I had my lifeguard test at Mickey's Retreat. Now the lifeguard test was 8 laps, and you had to pick a 10-pound brick from the bottom of 8-foot pool, not moving your head. So you had to do like in a squat motion, so just like straight down like this in the water, pick it up. You couldn't even move your head down to look. And then you had to tread water for 2 minutes, foot of water, with your hands up in the air. So I passed that, and the place I got put was Blizzard Beach, which is the water park. And then my next task was to take a drug test. So I had my drug test on Tuesday, my housing meeting on Wednesday, nothing on Thursday. My mom left on Thursday, so I just got to hang out with her for a little bit before she left. And then on Friday I had traditions. I had the later traditions at like 1 o'clock. And then on Saturday I had operations at 7 in the morning. Went to operations, and it was like operations / welcome to lifeguarding. And so at lifeguarding I had to take some tests and different stuff like that, and we signed into the hub on there. And then I had Sunday off. And then last week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I had my lifeguard training. Now my lifeguard training was those 3 days with Ellis, and to begin with, I was already feeling like I wasn't prepared enough or capable enough to be a lifeguard. I didn't feel like I had the personality or the trait you need to be a lifeguard, if that makes sense. It's really hard for me to explain how I've been feeling about the situation. But I went to the first day, and I was still feeling the exact same way, and I was just really not feeling confident in my abilities as a lifeguard to do it, and how intense it is to be a lifeguard with the way I was feeling didn't make me think that I was the right fit. So I talked with my mother and got some advice, and came to the conclusion that I wasn't the best fit for the lifeguard role, and that I needed to ask to step down. So the next day of lifeguard training, so on Tuesday, I went to lifeguard training, and I did the first half. And at lunchtime I asked to talk to the head lady of Ellis, who is a super sweet woman named Kim. And I went up to her, and very emotional, I was crying a lot. I went up to her and I let her know how I was feeling and how I felt like I wasn't a good fit for a lifeguard, and that I didn't feel that I was strong enough to be a lifeguard, and the type of lifeguard that Disney needs. It's a very intense job to be a lifeguard, and having the responsibility of watching people's lives and taking care of people stressed me out, and it wasn't the fact that I couldn't do it because I could do it, or that I thought it was too hard, because I've never quit a job because I thought it was too hard. It was the fact of the way I was feeling wasn't going to make me a good lifeguard. Told me to finish out the day, and if my heart was still feeling that way, to come up to her at the end of the day and we'd talk further. I let her know how I was still feeling the exact same way, and she took me to a Disney cast member at Mickey's Retreat who works in like the office, and she sent an email to casting and let them know what was going on, and that I would like to try and switch out my role. Home and was told that I would find out, they would call me the next day on Wednesday with my new role. So I got a call, and she told me that I would be working at Magic Kingdom and that my role would be quick service food and beverage. She sent me my itinerary thing, my paper that said what my next couple days are, and it said outdoor food and beverage, which I thought was really awesome because you don't see a lot of CPs talk about that. So then I was off Thursday, and I was off Friday and Saturday. So my paycheck next week is not going to be very big because I didn't do anything, because the new start of stuff didn't happen until Sunday. So I pretty much put in the group of all the people who came on the 9th. And so on Sunday I had class Welcome to Food and Beverage, where you learned all that stuff about food and beverage and took a thing online, and then you went and got your shoes, which is really awesome. Disney provides your shoes if you work in food and beverage and if you're a custodial, because you want to make sure that you have the proper non-slip shoes that you need so you don't fall and break your leg. My shoes, I got the ones that have no laces. So it's so dark you can't even tell. But they don't have laces. They're just like springy like that. And I have a pair like these at home that I used at my restaurant, which I personally love that. I don't have to tie my shoes or worry about my shoes coming undone, the laces coming undone. Yesterday, I had the class called Once Upon a Time Is Now. Now, not everybody does Once Upon a Time Is Now unless you work at Magic Kingdom. I'm kind of excited about that because you get to go and do like all the tunnel things and like see different stuff in Magic Kingdom and learn stuff that you normally wouldn't know unless you like take a tour or stuff like that. So we did Once Upon a Time Is Now, and after we did that, we went and got our costumes. And I have, this week at least, 2 costumes. I have this costume that's called CIF supporter costume, and it's this white and blue striped shirt, and then blue pants, and like a baseball hat, white baseball hat. And I wear those for the first 2 days, and then for the next 4 days, I wear the mobile vendor outfit, which is the blue and white like striped shirt with those puffy white pants and those long socks and the hat that looks like a golfer hat, and at costuming it's called the White Gatsby hat, which I like the name of the hat but not the hat. It's up there and I'm just staring at it. Mine is supposed to be white, but it looks kind of yellow from the sweat of somebody else, which kind of sucks. But yeah, and then I got a blue pea coat because I'm going to be outside, and I personally like that. I think it's cute. But also the rain, they don't give us a rain jacket. They give us a rain like poncho coat thing. Anybody who works with merchandise or like outdoor food knows what I'm talking about. And people are using it today because it poured today. So that's awesome. But besides that, once I start working and getting regular shifts, I can have 8 different costumes. I can have those first 2 that I was talking about, and then I could have Gaston, which obviously means I would just work in the area of Gaston, like tavern and stuff. I could work in East, which it's just where like the castle is, Fantasyland, and I could work at any of the carts there. Work in West, so Frontierland, and you can work at any of the carts. I forgot what the East West. I don't know if there's just all these different ones. You can work in like Storybook Circus area, so that's really cool. And the mobile vendor stuff. My first 3 shifts by myself after training are the CIF/supporter shifts, and they're 6 hours. I don't really know what I do, but I'll obviously find out on Thursday what I do during those shifts, but I'm pretty excited. I like that I can wear pants, that I get to wear pants, and Gaston, you get to wear shorts, and they're really, really cute. I personally don't like the hat, but what are you going to do? I'd be working with food outside, so, and I know they don't want you to burn your face off. I was having a rough start to all of this. I was very, very homesick, and I'm getting better. I get sad when I talk to my parents or my friends, just because it makes me realize that, oh, hey, yeah, I'm not home. But when I'm doing something during the whole day, and then like I eat dinner and I just go to bed or whatever, it just feels like a normal day. Because like when I would be at home, my parents would be at work, and then I would work right when they would get home, and then they would be asleep by the time I got home, so I didn't talk to them a lot anyways. So when I work, that's how I feel, but when I don't do anything all day, then I get homesick and sad. But it's getting better. Last week was really bad, and then going through all this stuff with the lifeguarding and not knowing if I was going to be termed or not for stepping down as lifeguard was making it really stressful, and I was just having, a hard time dealing with that. I also got sick this week, which sucks. Just really bad runny nose and like sort of bit of a cough, like an irritated cough, but it's not too bad. My first day of actual training is on Thursday. I work 5:45 to 2 a.m., which I'm actually excited about. Since I'm going to be outside, I'd rather work at night than during the day. I personally like it when it's colder, not hotter. I start my class tomorrow. I'm taking Exploring Leadership on Wednesdays at 1:30 to 3:30. But I will make a better video in the next couple days explaining casting and check-in, like just short videos. So like casting and check-in, and then my drug test and housing, and then traditions, and then operations, and welcome to food and beverage, and then once upon a time, just so you can know what happened and everything. And then if you want a video deeper on about the lifeguarding test and the lifeguarding classes, let me know. I can also do a video about like further in depth going about how I asked to switch my role. I think that my circumstance was a little different than just being like, I don't like my job, can I switch? Also, a huge and complete thank you for 86 subscribers. I am like so blessed and so amazed, and my interview video hit 2,000 views this month. Like, that's freaking crazy. So from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it. I appreciate you. And I hope you're having an amazing day, a magical day. I've yet to do a Animal Kingdom or Hollywood Studios, so that's on my list. And some stuff have already been crossed off on my bucket list, which is freaking awesome. So yeah, I will talk to you all in my next video. Comment below any suggestions you would like. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram because I post stuff on there a lot. And you can see what my costume looks like if you want. And I will talk to you later. Bye.